Stalk this way, please.
Easy, little guy. You look great on camera. Sure you do. Evening, folks. Welcome once again to Creepy Cheapies, where we look for affordably priced Halloween masks. And tonight's mask is, I think, one of the best creations of the 2013 Halloween season. It's this guy from Ghoulish Productions called, here it comes, Venus Creature. That's right, Venus Creature. And even though there is a planet called Venus, I think it is fairly safe to assume that they were referring to the Venus flytrap plant with this guy, because as you can see, that is largely what he resembles. This thing is an amazing mask, I think, for this price. Now, this sells for in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 American Earth 21st century dollars. And for that price, holy jumping Jesus, Franco Mahoney Godzilla. Look at how nice the paint job is. There are a lot of colors and some nice detailing going on here. What with the healthy, all organic green leafy parts and the creepy pink and purple parts and the very wet and threatening looking red inner mouth and feeding area and the very cool grimy teeth. There are fangs all over the place. I don't know how they get these out of the molds. I would not like to be the guy that has to pull these out of the mold constantly because there's all this undercutting going on with it. Well, anyway, what a great mask, huh? Isn't that great? He looks like some sort of weird plant man. And with that in mind, you know, if you work as a psychic or a hypnotist or a stage magician where you do live performances, a lot of times those guys will put a plant in the audience, I've heard. Here's your man. You can't get any more planty than him. And as you can see, nice long bib in the front with even a bit of, I guess that would be sort of like a stem visible growing in his sternum area on the bib. Nice full head mask with the back, slit up the back to make it easier to wear. His eyes are sort of a creepy yellow-green, sort of a chartreuse color with a greenish-blue edge around them. And then, you see that? And then you see out of little slits up above his very spooky eyes. What a cool monster. Definitely film-worthy, I think. Now, as far as what you wear with this, you could go with just like a lab coat, like you were a scientist who turned yourself into a plant creature. Or, I think what I would do is put it with a ghillie suit. Now, if you don't know what a ghillie suit is, you should, because if you like Halloween, or if you have a haunted house or haunted anything, or you run a yard haunt or a home haunt or something like that, or a charity haunt, you should probably have at least one ghillie suit. Now, ghillie, in this case, would be spelled G-H, just like ghost or ghoul. G-H-I-L-L-I-E, ghillie suit. Now, the ghillie suits were, for those of you who don't know, were designed as a camouflage item worn by soldiers and military snipers and other folks who don't want to be seen by their enemies, because the ghillie suit is basically, there are different styles, but basically it's something covered with what looks like foliage, so that you could blend into the environment of a jungle or a wooded area. The ghillie suits are generally made of a lot of jute, cord, rope, string, bits hanging. It kind of looks like you're covered with a flat green spaghetti, sort of, and it looks great for swamp monsters and plant monsters. And I think a ghillie suit would be fantastic for this guy. But if you're going to look one up online, be sure you spell it G-H-I-L-L-I-E so that it'll come up. Although if you leave the H out and spell it just G-I-L-L, I guess it'll still come up from somebody who's selling one that doesn't know that it's supposed to have an H. So they spelled it wrong when they put it on the website where they're trying to sell it because they didn't know it had an H in there. And am I overselling it? Yeah, I'm overselling it, he said. But what a great mask is the Venus Creature from Ghoulish Productions, as produced in the glorious year of 2013. And I highly recommend him for, well, for collectors even, too. The quality is that good, and the paint is just beautiful for, again, $50 to $60. Most of the artists I know would charge you more than that just to do this nice little paint job on it. So, big thumbs up for Ghoulish Productions and Venus Creature. Yes, indeed. Join us again next week and we'll find something else equally appalling and dreadful. Thank you.